Welcome to Mini Medis. A friend of mine wants me to go over smoking cessation in a meditation because he's struggling with not smoking. So this is for you. Alright, so basically, if you've ever smoked or had any kind of addiction, you know it's very distracting, especially when you want to stop. Just the fact that you want to stop seems to increase anxiety. A lot of times people are trying to stop smoking. They actually will smoke more, like they know they're going to stop in 3 days, let's say on a Monday. So they'll increase their smoking as a way to say goodbye or the anxiety, and then just smoke. It's like pretty insane, you gotta admit, because it's basically it's killing you and it's poison, and that's a killjoy to say when you're smoking and actively smoking, because it takes away, you're like, oh, I just want to enjoy this and relax. But what actually is the illusion of relaxing you is when you inhale and you do the exhale the cigarette is actually why you relax. Because it's not relaxing, it is a stimulant, so be aware it's actually a stimulant, and you're probably going to have to just accept that. It's normal to gain 10 pounds. It's really not normal to gain a lot more than that unless you are now overeating and replacing one addiction for another. So that is something that you want to avoid because a lot of people then use as an excuse, oh, I can't deal with being overweight, or now I'm gaining too much weight, I'm going to start smoking. Well, obviously, just you don't want to gain tons of weight and you don't want to smoke. You want to take care of yourself and love yourself and not reward your efforts. So, we're just going to do a meditation on that to, really start to see yourself on the other side of the hell. You really have to program your mind in this. So here's an example. Let's say it's me and I want to stop smoking. And it is Monday. This is the day I decided to stop. Yesterday I smoked whatever, obviously an excessive amount. And now today all I can think about is smoking. And so basically, AIDS are not a bad thing. So if you put on a patch, it helps. I'm just saying that there's nothing to be ashamed in that. Cold turkey's fine. Some people go on Shantex. Some people use a patch. Some people gum. Some people lozenges. So a lot of it is the power of the mind, and most of it is the imagination. So that's what I'm giving you. You have to accept certain things that might happen for your withdrawal. So you're going to be distracted probably. If you read, you're going to be triggered. If you smoke, you're going to have association. Accept the fact that you're going to be triggered. Coffee, maybe avoid it because it's going to be a trigger. All kinds of things are going to trigger you. Accept that. That's part of it. But here's the trick. Okay, if you really are serious and you want to stop, tell yourself, you know what? I know it's going to be hell, and I'll take that. But in 2 weeks, just imagine, I'm not going to be as distracted. I'll be over the worst of it. I have to go through hell to get to the heaven part, or however words that you like and that resonate with you. Those are just my words that I would use if it was me. But you use yours. Just know it'll probably be hell and be a pain in the whatever for 2 weeks, but then it will get better. So that's what you have to really keep up front, your eye on the prize. I see myself in 2 weeks after I'm over the hump. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to breathe better, my family's going to be proud of me, but mostly I'm going to be proud of me, and I know I can do this, and I got this, and I can do this. My God, I've given up worse, or I've conquered worse, whatever it is that you have to tell yourself, because it's true. This is not the worst thing, and it is hard and it is a challenge. I'm not negating that because it's true. It is hard. Anyone who's ever stopped will tell you that. So you just have to now imagine the good parts. Like now you're over it. Now you're not craving every second, and you do notice, oh, I've went an hour without thinking about smoking, and that's what you notice. So as time marches on, and just imagine in a year you'll hardly ever have cravings. Yeah, it could take a year. You're gonna still have cravings. People that haven't smoked for 20 years still have an occasional trigger or craving. Don't kid yourself. Some people don't. So I mean, everybody's different, but almost everybody has a hardship with it, because I've met like 2 people who say I went in prayer and asked God to remove my cravings, and it was removed. But that's not the norm, but it can happen, so I'm not saying that it can't. But just know it's going to be a rough 2 weeks, but it gets better. Trust that. Trust the process. You have to just accept the process and take it as it comes for you, because everybody is different. That is true. So with that, we're just going to kind of get into it. That's my little speech, and just imagine yourself on the other side of it is key. I'm telling you right now, that's key to success. So we're just going to hold our hands out and take 3 deep breaths. And when you exhale with a whoosh. I release all the stress that I'm holding inside and the images of me desiring things that I know are bad for me. I hold an image of me in 2 weeks from now. I breathe better, I look better, I feel better, I don't stink like a cigarette. Cigarettes are just poison and are disgusting and they smell bad. I start them smelling fresh, and my family and my friends are noticing that I don't have to take as many breaks to go smoke, and now I'm more present and available for them and for myself and for what is truly beneficial for my health. My skin is looking better, my teeth are just looking better because the tartar that's on them, I'm gonna go get my teeth cleaned, and I'm just looking better, feeling better, and I'm proud of myself in a healthy way, and I'm getting fit, and I'm working out, and I notice I have more energy, and I can walk farther. My lungs are just breathing deep, and my body is thanking me, my lungs are thanking me, and everything about me is starting to work together in a healthy way. I do not try to kill myself by having toxic chemicals in my body. I drink plenty of water and I eat fruit. I start to really take care of my physical body and my mind. I no longer crave any stimulants, and I just learn to relax by taking deep breaths is what actually does help me in a natural way to relax, by just inhaling and exhaling. I only go around environments that are healthy for me and have clear, fresh air. I go outside. I stay away from people who are smoking as much as possible, because that's going to be my biggest trigger. So if I do live with smokers, I need to ask them to respect what I'm trying to do, and then later when I'm stronger I can go around them, and it's not going to be a trigger, it's actually going to be a turn off, because it's really a disgusting habit. How my body got used to those poisons is just amazing. But now I'm letting go of all that toxicity in my body, and my lungs are clearing, and I'm coughing less and less. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. I'm releasing all that tar and the toxins that have just been building inside of me and in my mind, body, and how it's affected my soul. And I'm clearing out, and every day I'm getting clearer and clearer. So just repeat that after me. Every day I am getting clearer and clearer. Every day I'm breathing deep, clean, fresh air. It feels good to release the toxins from my body and my lungs and all the cells, and I'm being restored. So repeat, I am being restored now. I am being restored now. Imagine yourself in 2 weeks. I am restored further and further. Repeat that. I am restored further and further. I am fully restored. Imagine in 1 year from today, I am fully restored. I am fully restored. Your health has gotten 80% better. 80% better. And you noticed it. And the more subtle changes that you start to see, the more that encourages you to just walk and continue this journey that you've decided to take, 1 day at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 breath at a time, and encourage yourself along the way. And with that, we're just going to take 1 more deep breath. And release. And now just open your eyes and say thank you. Thank you for this gift of life, and I want to live as long as possible, and I want to be a healthy role model for my family and my friends and for myself, because it's an addiction, and I want to be free of any type of bondage that I have to any type of addiction and things that are preventing me from living my full healthy life. So I do invite you to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, and any comments or any suggestions of further topics, and we will see you next time. And you have a beautiful day full of deep, clean breaths.